few things here. Let's visit the indirect function. Let's do some setup here, guys. I'm going to this column here, I'm simply going to type in, let's type in item 1, okay, and then copy downwards. 3 items enough. Okay, so this is set up, and under here I'd like you to do this D1 and then copy down to D3, so like that, just like that. Okay, and save. Simple, right, guys? Okay, I'm going to cell 6 now, C6. Can you look for the equal sign and point it to D1? Sorry, D1 is the value, right? Point the cell address is C1, right? Same thing lah. Okay, and then enter. We get this because very simply the value here is D1. Sure, get D1 and nothing else lah. Correct. Next cell. Now let's test out the indirect function here. Put an equal sign here and double click on this, guys. I want you to now point to the same cell, D1. Okay, after that, enter. I get item 1. I'm gonna save up. So what do you get? You get item 1 as well. The formula is just like that. Copy and paste it to the chat box. Hey, what's happening here? Let me recopy this. Okay, so this is the one, indirect C1. Do you get this same value as I do, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
So what happened is like this now. This indirect formula is, it kinds of tricks this cell, right, into believing, right, it's actually linking to D1. Actually it's not. You see the definition of indirect, it may be slightly confusing. It converts things into tag string, blah blah blah. What does it actually mean? All these definitions, jargon and stuff, right? It actually tricks this guy into believing that we are connecting to this cell, actually.
Question now, is it they always pick the next item next to the right hand side?
No.
What if the table is bigger and one column? Will it still pick on the column D instead of column maybe E and F?
Nothing to do with direction. It's okay, nothing to do with direction. It has something to do with the D1.
How does it? Because here is a very simple table. Let's say I have more table. I have C, I also have data, D, I also have data, E, I also have data, F, I also have data. If I use this indirect formula, where it will pick the number?
Now we haven't reached there yet. We're coming to examples.
Okay.
Yep. So I haven't reached there yet. So this has nothing to do with direction, or rather the value here. It says D1 is tricking it into getting the item here. So this can be either left and right, so somewhere else that we can't see. Doesn't matter. So it's got something to do with the value here. Okay? Okay. So let's go to the next few worksheets. So we have this worksheet here, which is the main worksheet that we're going to plot some formulas. And we have division 1, 2, and 3. Division 1, 2, 3, right? They have the same format, but different numbers for each of the division. Okay? And we want to make use of this division. We want to display it on all divisions. Now what to do here? This bunch of guys here, right, are the same stuff that we see over here. Same stuff. Alright? This abbreviated, very summarized kind of like PNL. Alright, so it's right here. And cell addresses, what do you see here? B2 right up to B7. What is that? I'm talking about these guys. B2, B7. These are the cell addresses across division 1, 2, 3. All here. Okay, we're going to apply the same concept, getting the numbers. So what to do? Okay, first of all, we want the values here. We want to create a drop down box containing these divisions. Whatever division we click is going to get us the numbers from the respective worksheet. Okay, let's create a drop down box first. Yellow color is going to be data validation list. So remember those things that we did. Okay, I think we did this last class also, so should be quite expert already. So data, remember this one. Okay, click on this, click on this, click on this list. Okay, we want division 1 2 3. All right, so only 3 items, no need to create list now, type it in straight away. So few things only. So remember the spelling, be careful, division space 1. Why your spelling has to be the same as your worksheet now? Because we are grabbing things from each of the worksheet, right? So no space, division 2 now, division space 2, and then comma again, the last one division. Again, I got to watch my spelling.
Slow down a bit.
Division 3.
Please slow down a bit.
Okay. So these are the things that I type in here.
Slow down. A bit slow. I couldn't find the data validation.
Oh, go to data.
Ah.
You see this on the screen here?
Yeah.
Right here. Look for this button. Click on data validation. There are 3 items inside this button, so choose data validation.
Is it under data tools?
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Here. You see, my screen under data. Click on data. Go to data validation. So it's right here. So for those of you who have done this already, feel free to click OK. Okay. So for those of you, so it's list and this.
Is it case sensitive?
I think should be, but it's a good question.
For the space, everything must be the same. If got space, I have to put space.
Yes, space is very important. It's space sensitive. But
case sensitive also, like alphabet must be capital or something like that.
You can try. So you know why? My whole life I've been using exactly the same terms. So
Okay.
I am clicking on a thing here. Alright. You know why my whole life been like that? Because I've always been picking directly from this cell. So this is purposely D capital. So let's go for it. So save up. So this drop down is not too bad already. Okay, nothing is happening. We need functions here. We're going to use the indirect function. So we can do this a few styles of things. Remember, just we did VLOOKUP and that other combo box. So now we're on to this. All right, giving you a few methods of arriving at the same stuff lah. All right, so let's go. Now all this, right, we need a sample now. I'm going to pick a sample of what? Of this formula. So I'm just coming to this cell here. I want a sample, so I'm just clicking an equal sign. We can pick any one, but it's good to be very systematic to things. So I'm going to division 1 and picking on this B2 right here and enter. Obviously it's 10,000, nothing else. So I want the syntax of the formula. In this case, I'm going to put formula tags to good use. Put an equal sign. Okay, formula tags up here, enter, because I don't want to double click on the formula each time to refer. I want it here. Why? I want to replicate this formula into here. I want to replicate that, so I need this. I need to be looking at this all the time when I'm doing this. Okay, so that's why it's out here. All right, so what to do? It's like this. We want to duplicate this now. You see all these things, like you see single apostrophe right here, and then division, and then space, and then 1, and then single apostrophe again, and then exclamation mark. We need to clone all this stuff now into the cell. We need to put it between double quotation mark, all these things. So be very careful because you need to put things between double quotation mark, and then you got a single quotation mark. So be very careful of all these things. All right, so okay, ready? We're going to use indirect formula to capture all this stuff. So firstly, right, I'm simply going to select division this is really odd, right? So okay, so division 2 for this case now that I simply keyed in. So equal sign indirect right here. Okay, can you open up a double quotation mark, please? Starting point is single quotation mark, so that before division, single quotation mark, and then double quotation mark again. All right, to capture that particular quotation mark, use your ampersand and then point it to this drop down box. This drop down is going to be very dynamic. It ranges from division 1 to right up to 3, right? Ampersand. You notice that here we need a single quotation mark. So again, be very careful. Open up a double quotation mark right now. Put in that single quotation mark. As I said before, be very careful. You also got exclamation mark, right? Right here. Put it in so. Okay. Close the double quotation. They're doing step by step right now. And then ampersand. I want you to point to this B2. So this B2. This is a sample of how you plug in the thing. After that, just enter. Alright. Does division 1 work also? Okay, not case sensitive. That answers your question, Suki. Not case sensitive. But
go back to the formula. We don't.
what? Sorry?
We can start. Go back to your formula. Show me the formula.
I haven't finished yet. I want to lock the cells first. Then I'll copy over to the chat box. Alright, so this part here, I want to test it out first. That's why I want to lock the cells. So you see what I want to lock. I want to lock anything concerning this. I don't want it to move. Okay, so I want to lock D4. Alright, I click on this. I press function key 4. Fine. Okay. And I put a comma style and copy down. Okay, fine. I get this. I want to do a quick test check. 31,300. I'm coming here. Is it okay? It looks fine. Division 2, doing a test check. 43,800. Very quickly, I'm flipping this to division 2 and checking it. Okay, good. So I'm copying and pasting this to the chat box. So this is the formula that I have. So it's all about opening double quotation mark and closing the double quotation mark. Okay. Okay, right now is, sorry, let me save it up first. So this bunch of things here is actually hinging on the drop down box. If I go to formulas, right, see, they're all depending on this, and of course depending on this as well, right? Okay, all this stuff. So dynamically, right, what I'm trying to do is I'm grabbing stuff from here and I'm using indirect formula because I want to be very dynamic when I select stuff. Okay, you need cell addresses here, you need the worksheet name here. Okay. Okay, why are we doing this? Because we are doing forecasting and budgeting, and when we talk about budgeting, right, it won't be one card, 2 cards. It's going to be sometimes quite a lot of versions depending on how many discussions we have and things like that. So we want to flip and select the thing that we want across the worksheets in the workbook. Okay, so this part here is talking about grabbing numbers. Now this part here is about what to do here. These are ratios, gross margin, operating income, relating to respective divisions. Okay, all this stuff here. What we're going to do with this, we want to design such a way that if we select division 2, we want to light it up. If we select division 1, we want this to light up. So, okay, manually. Why? We just want to be we just want to be informed of our selection of things. Why is this used in budgets and P&Ls and stuff like that? Is because sometimes we have a list of things. It can be forex rate as well, for foreign translation. We just want to know that, hey, we select something like that and we want it to be right there. We don't want to validate again and again. So it's right there reminding us, oh, this is fine, this is the thing that we selected, this version or whatever rate they want. So that's the use of it. Okay, so let's go for it. Okay, can you select it like that? Alright, let's look for the function. Go to home. Okay, you see this thing button here, this button here? This thing has a lot of things inside. Okay, all this stuff that you see here are the easy stuff. Easy stuff like what? You go to the data bars, right? You see all this bunch of things here that we are not going to do because it's easy. I think probably you guys are using it so to light up your cells and all those things, right? According to cell value. Then you see color scales, alright, all these different color schemes, icon sets. You guys use it? Are you using it already? All this stuff? The handphone signal. Sorry?
We are not using it.
Okay. No problem.
Ryan, did you use, anyone use this before?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't use
Yeah.
That's good. These are quick clicks now, which is very useful. See this? Straight away you can put an icon there depicting the value of your selection. Okay. No, if not enough, right? There are even like more rules. This is what I don't do. Of course, this value here, which is keyed in, is actually influencing the green, the red, amber, green map thingy. Alright. So these things we don't change. But anyway, all these are just point and click stuff. Okay. And okay, what we want to do now is the slightly obscure portion of things is like this. Still having no change here. I want us to come here. Can you look for this new rule? If you have found it, please go ahead and click on it. Okay, can we want to create a rule for this selection here? The rule will be based on formula. The formula will determine what we select in this box. That's why we are using the formula for. That means this thing is going to light up dynamically. Alright. Can you look for this? The last item. Last. No need to zoom in on last one. Just select the last one. It says use formula. Use formula to determine which cells to format. Can find guys? Okay not?
Yes.
Okay, good. You see this thing here? Okay. Can you put an equal sign in this box here? Equal sign. Okay, equal sign. Now, where is the starting point of this whole thing? I'm looking at B13. You see this point here? Starting. So look for the starting. B13. So, B13. Okay? Starting this one. This cell here. Okay? Starting point important. Alright? Equal sign. Equal sign what? This one. This yellow color thing. This D what?
Blackout already.
D4. Okay? D4. This one. See this? This is D4. So put D4 right here. Okay? D4. Sorry. D4. So this is what I have so far right now. Not finished yet. B13 equals to D4. We want to track this. This is always changing, right? Okay, next thing. We need to lock cells, guys. Following the same $ convention, the same rules. Lock what? B13, guys. We want this to be flowing down, no? So what to lock? Between B and 13, what do we lock? Do we lock B or do we lock 13?
B.
Okay. Do we lock 13?
No.
Yeah, correct. Why? We want the thing
Because we want
formula
B
to flow down. Yes, correct. So same rules. Okay, so ready? We just lock B. B is the anchor. I'm just gonna put a $ because it's just one thing here. Okay, just put $. That's all I did. $13. D4 lock everything because this one cannot move. Cannot be moved. Okay, so alright. Division 2, this is a drop down box. Definitely permanent. Alright, okay, done. Let's choose our favorite color, guys. Click on this. Alright, I'd like you to maybe change select any color. I'm simply going to select like blue and then you can go to your font. You can select maybe you want it bold, you can do that. I want to select maybe white color. Okay, so nothing here. And so the sample is like this lah. The background is blue, the font is white color. So if I expect it to be colored accordingly to the drop down box. Okay, so once done, click OK. Okay, so right now I have this advanced formatting over here that I just did. Can get that, guys? Does it work?
Yes.
Okay. You need to do any changes, you can easily go to conditional formatting, manage rules. Under here, okay, you contain all the rules. I don't see any rule here, right? Why? Because this is selected. So this one I want to change current selection. There's no rule here, right? So click on this, select this whole worksheet. See all the rules in this worksheet, which is only one, is actually here. So this thing here, this is the rule that I did. So you want to do any changes like normal lah. You can delete also can, you can edit rule, do anything you want, and then click apply, okay.